What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D, and you are watching Vina Team Unfiltered.
What's up, Calgary? It's Taylor.
And it's Joseph.
We are hopping on a flight tomorrow morning to come and hang out with you all at the back alley. We are so excited to come hang with our Canadian fans.
Can't
so
wait.
come to the back alley, hang out with us all tomorrow night with Joseph, me, and Turner. You're going to be partying it up all night with the late night crew. We're going to keep you up all night just like we've done the live feed. So come through again to the back alley. Meet your girl, meet your boy, meet your other guy who does shower. I promise you, he does.
He does. And
He
come
does.
to the back alley to check that out for yourself.
See y'all tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Calgary, Canada. Learning.
That was more of like a woo. I was kind of like a woo, we're going to Canada. And you took it like it was a Jeopardy question.
I know it really was. Woo, we're going to Canada.
Let's see who it is.
Hey, yo, we made it to Canada.
We out here in Canada. We are live in the middle of Calgary. Joseph is cold because he's not from here.
All right, so
we're putting him on the spot.
obviously someone record this. So we're obviously talking game crap right
Yep.
now because it's
Sorting
me,
things out.
Yeah, it's me, Taylor, and Turner.
Watch your step.
And there is a question about, because I have Turner and Taylor here, and there's a question about if the leftovers made it to the final 7,
who would you have been loyal to?
who would I have been loyal to? And here's my answer to that.
right.
So this fucker obviously betrays me and screws me completely. I'm getting really close with Taylor.
as we
So
know.
under the show that we played and everything that's going that happened, no. Like what the fuck? Fuck the pound. That was not happening. But obviously in one of my interviews, if I don't get close to Taylor,
Which we all know what's happening anyway.
which was already happening, if I don't get close to Taylor, when people ask me if the leftovers made it to the final 7, the only way I would have stayed close to the pound is if I don't get close to Taylor.
Okay, so question, we're already close. You go
Yes.
to Dire Fest.
Yes, I go to Dire
Let's
Fest
say you come back inside.
and I come back inside after what they were. What? What kind of question is that? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Well, okay, let's say you come back inside. You and I are close as we are.
Yes, and what?
Okay.
You think I'm gonna work with him after that? You think I was gonna work with him?
Okay, hypothetical. Everything goes well at Dire Fest,
Everything goes well.
according to plan, which was to send Alyssa home.
Yes, and then
Right.
they stick to that.
Right.
Yeah,
He did try initially, and then you found out you got fucked. So,
because at that point, even because of the discrepancies we had on your HOH, I made my final 3 in my head was me, you, Monty. Ooh. So that's not the
Turner,
pound.
you're
Sorry,
fine.
Where am I in this final 3?
Dude, because you
didn't hit anything to anyone.
See, I had a feeling that was happening.
okay,
so
okay.
ever since your HOH,
Yes.
you, me, you, Monty became my final 3 in my head.
Okay.
Because I knew you were.
Okay. So, things happen. You go outside, evict Alyssa. You guys outside at Dire Fest. Come back inside. You and I are close as we were.
Yes.
Who are you loyal to?
Between him and Kyle now, even though they.
All the leftovers. Woo, we did it.
No, you.
Jasmine's gone. Alyssa's gone.
My,
Woo, we
my
did
final
it.
3, which is why, like.
Why was I not in any of these final 3 questions?
Dude, because you were working with Kyle.
You didn't make a final 2 with him.
Yeah.
I made a final 4 with you.
What? Yeah, with
The pound.
but you had a final 2 with Kyle, so that's already invalidated. So I'm gonna boot you and Kyle and replace it with her.
I don't get it.
Okay, well, I hope that answers all your pressing, burning questions. Goodbye. Where's Megan Belmonte? Hold
Just
down.
got her passport, so next time.
I
Next
know,
time.
and
Hold
the worst
down the
part, she
fort.
got her passport the day before, so she could have came.
Could have come. We could have gotten that last minute ticket, but it's okay.
Volunteering. Megan Belmonte. We'll be there.
Angel Megan Belmonte. We still love you, Turner. They still
Let's
love you,
go.
Turner. Turner MZ.
Turner MZ.
Yeah.
Now, once they got in their hotel room, the Instagram Live continued. They were on Instagram Live for over an hour, but I really want to get into these videos and images that broke the internet as it relates to Jaylor. So once I include all of the little side content from their first hosting / club appearance, I will insert part 1 of the Instagram Live. And then I will come back and do a part 2 because I do not want to upload an over an hour video, okay? So let's get into those other little side content. And then I will add the part 1 of the Instagram Live at the end. And then once that is uploaded, I will then upload part 2. This is for my people who are not on social media, who missed all of the festivities last night. Let's get into it. Of course, our girl Taylor on a mic, handling her hosting duties with Turner and Joseph. And then Joseph posted this right here, this little clip of them together. This one right here, the way how he's looking at her. But it was when Taylor posted this one right here with the caption, "Are you guys a couple yet?" But it's the hand placement, everything. This is the one that broke the internet as it relates to Big Brother season 24, Jaylor, all of that, okay? And of course, how to remix the picture a little bit, okay, to get my thumbnail together. The other two right here, they look absolutely stunning in every single picture. And of course, we can't forget to add Turner in the mix because he's a part of the hosting, a part of the package deal and all of that. So here's Turner with them. There are more videos and more clips, but I really do want to get to part 1 of this Instagram live that they did. Just had to include some of Taylor's separate images. Now let's get into the Instagram live. Of course, this is part 1. I'll be back with part 2, and this is for my people who are not on social media.
So I can zoom in on my own face.
Oh, please do.
Wait, what's the question?
Oh, if I would have taken Taylor to leave?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, let me ask her first, and then you can ask me.
All right, Joseph. So would you have taken Taylor to the end?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. If Taylor and I locked into a final 2, I would have taken her to the end.
Grandpa
It's what-
Joseph.
No,
Yeah,
come on,
dude. Okay, what the fuck, dude? Ask me again. Give me.
All right. So Joseph, Grandpa, sit down, Grandpa. Would you have taken Taylor to the end?
Yes, if Taylor and I locked in a final 2, and then the route and the way our relationship was progressing, I would have definitely taken her to the end. And not even because I thought I could beat her. It's just like we're getting so close. It's like, you know, if I don't win, then you win. Like obviously, my final 3.
We can't hear. It's how it's sitting out.
Ooh.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Just sit down. All right. So now we have this. Oh my word.
Hearing a lot of clicks and clacks.
All right, hold the phone.
Literally hold the phone. Wow.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got it. All right, we're gonna use.
We have a whole tripod right
Yeah. What are we doing? All right, we can just move this.
Yes, thank you.
All right, there we go. Bam. Who brought this tripod? It's pretty clutch.
Yeah, just
Yeah, let's go. Oh god. No.
Dude, yeah, and you're supposed to be the video
All
guy.
right, close this thing, dude. Cloaca.
Do you guys remember that? Was that did I ever make the show?
Yeah. Any cloaca?
Did Chloe make the show at all?
Did Chloe make the show?
What are we doing? That's a great
Okay,
question.
yeah, no, we're supposed to be getting ready for.
Well, at
Calgary,
5:30,
but-
I need to be getting glammed up.
Okay, so Turner, ask your question again.
All right, so Joseph, would under any circumstance you have taken Taylor to the final 2?
Absolutely. If Taylor and I literally locked in a final 2, I would have 100% honored it and took it to the end, just because the relationship we have and the way it's progressing, I would have taken it because it's like, if I don't win, then you win, like, you know, and not even because I think I can beat her. It's genuinely like, if I don't win, you win then. But Taylor now, let's ask her. If we locked in a final 2, would you have taken me?
No, you know I wouldn't have taken you. Oh, someone said Joseph is lying. Ooh.
Why would I? No, I would not. I literally see, if you see in jury, the 2 people I'm constantly rooting for, or
Me and Monty.
Yeah, it's literally you and Monty.
Tell me you weren't rooting for me, bro.
Absolutely fucking not. I would actually laugh when you would fuck up. When you or Kyle would screw up, I would laugh and like be like, yes. Which is why I'm like, what is this like? Like, obviously my final 3, I think it became I started to think in my head around your HOH. But my final 3 best case scenario is me, Taylor, Monty, and out of that final 3, if me and you locked in a final 2, I would have honored it.
Yeah, I would have taken Brittany all the way to the end.
So I would have gotten screwed.
Which is why those last few days of Brittany being in the house are so heartbreaking for me, but hilarious. I haven't seen the episodes, mind you, but it's just so crazy to see that Brittany really thought that I was not in her corner, because like, I was ride or die. It's me and Brittany. I don't care if she betrayed me. Like, you guys take who you think you can beat.
Would you have, if I was on the block, if
Yeah.
Monty didn't put you on the block, and you put me on the block that week, would
to
you have next
Alyssa?
to, who was it next to? Like,
Alyssa.
you were the only option. It was either me or you had to go up next to Brittany, wasn't it?
No, it was next to Alyssa.
Oh yeah, next to Alyssa.
I never sat next to
Would,
Brittany.
you would have voted me out, obviously. Right?
Alyssa? Oh,
Me.
Alyssa?
Yeah.
I would have voted Alyssa out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm glad you know now.
Yeah. Well, glad I know. See, and then that's the only reality where maybe I would, if you would have to play me, you have to be like, yeah, Joseph, I'm taking you to the end, and then obviously I wouldn't work with them. But you would have, again, the social game, you would have fucked me.
But that's the only, I think that's the only, like, big betrayal I would have done that you would not have seen coming. Michael could have seen anybody flipping on him, probably other than Brittany. But Michael knew that I knew that he would always pick Brittany over me. So that wasn't shocking that I would vote Michael out over.
No, because I was pretty sure if me and you locked in, we would both honor it. So I would have, even though she wouldn't have. I'm almost sure I definitely would have, because I start to see that you and Kyle are clearly locked in and start to act shady on her HOH. Yeah. So I'm starting to check out of you guys completely.
Wait, on her HOH, how are me and Kyle acting shady?
You guys definitely got closer during that.
You guys were getting so close. Yeah.
Shady.
Dude, because I'm hearing one thing about who's going home and another thing from two different people. Like, everything starts to hit the fan, and the only people on the same page... We just kept saying,
like, you two are very clearly pro Alyssa stay. Yeah, and then there was the one time you were like, I'm just saying, if someone decided to take a trip from me, fuck them.
Yeah.
But...
well, that's just me being honest.
Yeah, I know. But then you started talking...
I like your impersonation of me. Well, I'm just saying.
That's exactly what you did. So then at that point, and also I'm getting... And you know, guys, one thing obviously from my game was, like, I wanted to work with people I can trust and that I'm very close with. That's why I don't, like... The one thing I start to, like, take serious and stuff is, you know, the leftovers. Me and you are getting so close, and
when we were locked in on game, we were just like...
Yeah, we were...
Two minds.
Yeah, literally to the point where, like, for example, like, the wall... your HOH, like, I'm, like, willing to be pawned for Taylor. Like, I'm, like, on the wall when she was like, I need this win. I was like, oh, all right. Like, I'm letting you start you're driving the boat.
Taylor, you're lying. You know you were trying to drag Alyssa and Brittany to the end. I wasn't really ever trying. I would have liked to have worked with the girls all the way to the end, but it was just way too late in the game to make that alliance.
Yeah.
There was never any good faith attempt at making that alliance.
So when Monty brought you, did you think there was a chance you were not going to win? Like, what did you think the odds were of you winning this game when it was just you two in the final seats before the votes and before the speeches as well?
I didn't know where Indy would vote. I didn't know where... I had a feeling I knew, but I didn't know where Terrence and Kyle would vote. And I didn't know if Michael would vote in my favor or not. So I was like, I have to give a speech that shows that this game is not just wins. So, I thought it would be closer. I thought I had a shot of winning against him, but...
Well, yeah, me and all people, that's why...
Thanks, Turner.
Yeah, no, I got you, bro. I'm happy to give you my vote.
Yeah, no, wins are amazing and everything, but, you know, out of all people, I respect the social game because I didn't even win one thing. So, like, that was my big thing was, like, you know, the social aspect of the game because, like, obviously, someone who didn't win one, like, I'm not going to be giving a lot of my points to them.
No one will ever top her finale speech, period.
Yeah.
I mean, facts.
Seriously, that was something else. Like, I was like, let's go,
Thanks,
girl.
Rockstar.
But, yeah, that's crazy. The only reality where I would have, you know, stuck to the pound is where, like, I become aware that that's it. Like, you final two to Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm very clear, Taylor. Like, it becomes aware to me that Taylor is not taking me seriously from a game perspective. And then at that point, like, which she was doing such a good job not showing me that because I would have thought she would have took me to the end. So, again, great social game. But that's probably a situation where, like, if the final 7 make it, and that's why I think in one of my exit interviews, I say based on trustworthiness. Like, probably the pound based on trustworthiness. If I can trust that she's
not high. Where did I put this?
You're always high. If I can trust that she's not taking me to the end, then, you know, at that point, like, I and maybe the guys
was Turner even listening to the speech?
Listen, it's very... Listen, can we all just agree? It was very fitting for me to just fuck up the what could have been the unanimous vote. Like,
no, because he runs up to me right after, you know, confetti, woo, like, AFP, woo, camera cuts, and he comes straight to me. He goes... I just want you to know, I'm sorry, it was just a vote for whatever. I'm like, Turner, it's all good, I don't care.
Also, at that point, I just got evicted on finale, and I don't give a fuck who wins.
No, I get you're like, bro, but you even got, it was so funny, because I don't think anyone thought, like, hey, like, we can, because we're not really supposed to share or discuss, like, how we're voting. So Turner turns around and looks at all of us, and he's like, yo, like, what's going on?
Joseph, sorry, but you would have blown anyone out the park final, too.
No.
I think Joseph would have beaten me. I think
No.
there are two people.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
I think there are
beating
two
you.
people that would have beat me. I think Joseph could have beaten me, or had a very close 5-4 vote, and I think that Michael could have beaten me with a very close. No, I think it would either be very close or a blowout against Michael, but I think it still would have been close against him. But I think Joseph and Michael were the two people that had the best shot at beating me.
I don't think so. I mean, you're giving too much credit to like I guess where the social aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe who knows how the house would have progressed like if I made it to the end. But like, I mean, first I'm never.
Joseph is a 9-0 final 2 against anyone.
No, guys, don't hype me up. I'm honestly not. And here's the thing: I'm never making it towards the end because
I'm not
apparently
taking
my final 2
I'm not
people that I
taking
wanted to work with weren't taking me, so I was not making it towards the end.
Yeah,
so.
Monty would not have taken you.
No, he wouldn't have. The same way.
Because he thought that he could.
Yeah, no. Again, it would have been the same thing. I don't think Monty would have took me.
I don't know what's going on.
Because he didn't take
I think
Turner.
I locked my card.
Because he didn't take Turner, and she wasn't taking me either because she was gonna take Brittany. So like, and I was willing to, for sure, from a final 3 standpoint, take both of them. And the progression of Taylor and I's relationship, if we would have stayed in the house longer, I would have took her.
Who would win, you against me? Let's count the votes. This is gonna be fun.
Who would we win?
You and me. You versus me.
You.
Terrence.
Probably you. He said. I think.
Can I go in order? I forget the order. Indy. You.
I don't know.
You.
From a game standpoint,
You.
I don't know.
You can't tell me Indy wouldn't vote for you.
It would really depend. She really wanted a girl to win. Like she
Against
But also,
you.
you would have been
Yes.
able to tell me that she wouldn't have voted for Monty.
That's
I
true.
would've
No, honestly,
totally
when
assumed that.
because when Indy put her vote in, she
Again,
said, I'm voting
yeah.
for my favorite person.
That's
and
when I
I
was like, okay,
literally,
Monty. All right, so I have
I
someone.
literally tapped. Monty.
No,
I know
Taylor,
it.
I'm telling you, the same way you think like those people, they would have voted for you. I promise you, like when you were sending people off, they were really like taking in who you were as a person, like your jury management, and then there's nothing to do in jury but to think back about the game people played and how they played it and their circumstances. Like I don't think my game like was.
Someone said Joseph, look out, Taylor's not loyal.
What do I
Yeah,
do?
I would have took her
I
to
lock
the
my
end.
key. Sorry, this is so early. If I lock my key in my room, what do I do?
Go to the
You go to the
front
front desk and
get
ask for
another
another
one.
key.
Or can I just call them, ask them to come open it? Or
No, just
You have to go to the front and
key.
be like, hey, I need another key.
Yeah. Because that's so terrible, right?
Yeah, dude. Did you leave it in your room?
I think I
He
did.
thinks he left it in his room.
I'm so bad at keeping.
What do we
track.
have in here? We get some questions.
What's another question? Oh, Turner.
Joseph
I
isn't
wish I
thinking
had
about
my
how it
camera,
would
that's why I
be.
wanted to go
Yo,
to
what
my
is
room.
the Jaylors are turning on me.
What?
The Jaylors love Joseph, not Taylor
What is Turner
anymore.
looking for? My
His
key.
room key. We have
Alright,
different rooms.
But it's under. Is it under mine?
Oh, because they know I would have took you to the end.
Alright,
Like,
how is it still
if
going?
me and you locked in, like the way we were going after Skid and Fancy, and when we started to really
Yeah,
talk gaming,
we were-
I was literally
We'll
gonna
see it in a
pawn myself on your HOH. Like, you think I wouldn't have let you like sit you at the end, like literally? Because, and again, the reason I know you guys were going crazy and you were in the trenches because of that stupid plan, but like the reason I'm telling her to pawn is because Taylor makes the claim, I'm not coming after a girl, I'm coming after a guy. And I'm gonna make a big move. So what do I offer Taylor? I'm like, Taylor,
I'm
okay.
saying, Joseph, you would definitely win against anyone except maybe against Taylor or Michael, which is fair.
Yeah, no, that's
You could-
what-
Oh yeah, I mean the three of us, me, you, or Michael would have beaten anybody else. But the three of us against each other, that's an interesting thing. Interesting argument. Michael would have beat you.
Yeah,
next to him,
yeah.
for sure.
I think Michael be you too. Yeah, like I mean, we're never
That's
gonna find
hard.
out. I was never making
think
it to the end.
It's only interesting because Michael had a really good strategic mind. Remember Mensa? What the hell? And then a comp beast. And I think the comp beast aspect only matters because of how many comps that he won. He literally broke a record. So
Yeah, no. Michael.
he had the strongest argument against.
Yeah,
me.
he had a really
Yeah.
good. I mean, people were even saying like Michael needs to like. The whole reason people sent him out is because he's such a big threat. And like
Yeah.
if he's still with that much momentum, people are attacking him. He made it to the end. Like he's a very fierce competitor.
Taylor versus Daniel. Daniel would have had a shot. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're saying it's so crazy to me to think that if you did stuff as a pawn that you would have gone home.
I know. And can you guys believe like that's how? Again, I didn't.
That's
finish.
how much we trusted the leftovers.
That's how much.
Truly.
Yeah, that I wanted the 7 to make it to the end, and that's another reason. Again, like why was I pawning myself, Taylor? I literally told you it was because you told the girls that you are not coming after a girl, you won't send a girl home, and you're trying to send a guy home.
Yeah.
Which she actually would have done. So I told Taylor, in order to improve her relationship with the girls and so she can live up to her word, put me up. And hopefully the leftovers bring me down. But that whole reason is to, like, you know, kind of like,
Push
no,
my game
everyone
forward.
knows, like, putting, like, I almost pooched myself. Like,
If the leftovers would have stayed strong through Dire Fest, would you guys have targeted anyone in the lines before you got to 7? Only if what happened to Joseph still happened in this scenario. So, like,
and I came back.
Yeah, and you came back. So,
Well,
like,
then Kyle's already gone. If I come back.
No. Let's say they tried to get you out and that didn't happen.
And Terrence just sends Alyssa for
Terrence
some
sends
reason.
Alyssa. Sure,
Oh,
for
no,
some
yeah.
reason.
Then at that point,
Then
like,
it would have been like,
yeah, Kyle has to go because,
Kyle
like,
and Turner are sitting up next to each other.
yeah,
Done.
because at that point, it's like they tried to betray and they
Yeah.
failed. So, like, they're out already.
Ooh, y'all got a lot of questions.
It's
That was
good.
your
You
worst
went through
move.
here.
You played a really great game.
Oh,
No, those are requests. These are questions.
Oh, okay.
When are you coming to Miami, sister? I don't know who's... Oh, question from Stories. From Stories.
Would you do a
so.
Seasons of All Stars?
It's gotta be a few years.
Um,
Oh, a lot of these are responses to my question. from
Oh,
earlier
fun.
in the day.
So, one thing I would point out, so I've recently been watching Kaser and Janelle's season 6. I'm catching up on them because I have my familiarity with Kaser is primarily because during the casting process, like, a lot of my explanation of why I wanted to be on the show was, like, you know, to break stereotypes and bring representation to my culture and background. And they were like, oh, like, you know, do a quick research on Kaser. We had someone relatively similar. So I never really watched fully. It is absolutely hilarious to me. Now I get why you guys bring him up so much.
They are the same.
The
whole honor, truth.
Oh my
loyalty.
god! Literally, like, watching his season. I've been watching season 6. I was like, oh my god, that is, like, a very similar person to me. That's kind of funny. And then Janelle is.
Turner's got questions for us that he asked.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah.
And then let's answer these questions, and then I gotta.
Oh dude, when the
get going.
camera
Yeah,
thing.
get
When I
ready.
would talk to the camera.
Oh yeah. All right. I have a bunch of questions on my phone too. We'll do like a speed round of them.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll do them. Let's hit them.
All right. Hold on. I'm about to turn this on real quick.
That's why Kyle wanted you out, Joseph. Yeah.
From a game point, I'm not
This
even
game.
mad.
No, they did the right thing for the game. Does Turner regret Monty Final 2?
I mean, don't get me wrong. It would have been
Oh my god.
It would have been amazing for the final 7 leftovers to make it to towards the end. Like, I think that would have been
That was the goal.
such a big
Awesome.
achievement. It was a mission of mine. I really wanted it to make it happen because still, you guys know this is true. My final 3 is Taylor and Monty, but I'm still working to save Kyle and Turner. So I'm not getting short-sighted. At the end of the day, like, I want the final 7 to hit the final 7, and then, you know, we can start going from there.
Why does Jaylor and Jaylor sound so similar?
That is pretty funny. And I mean, considering the personalities in the games, like, and stuff, like, I remember there were, like, 2 things that were so funny to me. There was, like, one situation where Kaser is talking to somebody and he's like, hey, like, you should
Y'all
watch
want a
out
shirt?
for...
That's right.
You damn right.
Okay, he would not know.
So there's one situation where Kaser is like, oh, like, you know, this guy is always touching me, which made me laugh so hard about me and Pooch. And then there was another one where Kaser, I guess, is trying to look out for someone and be like, bro, watch out for how close you're getting with this girl. Like, you know, it might not help your game, which is something I was put through as well. So the overlap, I was like, it's crazy.
Really, the parallels are really wild. And I said that in the house. I was like, oh, it could be like...
Yeah, and then him and
Janelle,
Janelle,
Kaser.
yeah, you literally say in the house, you say we can be like the next Janelle and Kaser. And keep in mind, guys, in my head, I'm not, due to my lack of familiarity.
He thought Janelle and Kaser were like a couple.
No,
Right?
not even. I just thought I knew they were good friends who played the game together, but I didn't really know the extent because I didn't watch the season. So I've heard of both of them and that they played together and were like a good team. But watching it now, I'm like, oh god, that was right on the money.
All right. I got some speed questions.
We got speed
All right, go.
questions a la Turner.
Now,
Let's go.
Joseph, I know speed and answering questions.
Oh god, he's
It's
on
not
it.
your strong
We're
suit,
all
but you
over the
got
place.
this.
We're gonna
All right,
accept
what was
that
the?
now.
This is specifically one for you. What is the pettiest argument that happened in jury we didn't see?
Ooh,
Pettiest
that's good.
argument in jury.
Is there anything
Fuck.
over like dishes or what movie you wanted to watch?
Food
Bedroom.
again. Food again. The food. The fucking food budget. I'll tell you guys that because we had a very limited food budget, and it caused a lot of complications because we had like a $500 pool that like every juror had to share, and you guys know damn well yours truly was like fucking that budget up. So that led, that led to a lot of like, who ate this or who ordered this, and back and forth. Also, Uno. We played a lot of Uno in there.
Uno for
we played a lot of Uno in there, and that led to some like.
Should I pick a spicy one?
We beefed a lot over. Okay, guys, question. So, like, can you put a +4 on another +4?
Speed round. We said speed round.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay, next question. Next question.
All right, so who? Okay, well, I don't know how to ask this exactly, but who would y'all never speak to again from the cast? And we can't say the one that's obvious.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. You know, I think, and I'm not trying to pageant this answer out, but I think there are people who I will never speak to again, even with their apologies. And there is someone who has actually sent a very nice text apology, but I just don't have the space to grapple with it and extend forgiveness, so I'm probably never going to speak to that man again.
For me, it's Matthew Turner.
But not this one.
Other Matthew Turner.
Okay, other than people in this room, if you could only speak to one person, who would it be?
Other than people in this room.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sure both of your answers would be me.
Obviously.
Megan Momonti.
It's between
I would
Michael and Brittany.
Oh, that's so hard. Probably,
yeah.
I would say mine. I can only talk to maybe Indy. Like Indy, that's a tough one. But
I think I might pick. This is a weird one. Maybe if other than this room, maybe like, I mean probably Pooch actually.
Yeah,
That's how I would pick Pooch for sure. Okay, well, anyone else got any questions? Because I can only load a couple.
What? Why?
Because this is connected through that Wi-Fi, so I'm not even on. This is like airplane mode basically. And I'm not asking things like this.
Obvious answers.
Yes.
All right. Something.
Let's see another one.
Hola. Someone said hola. I'm saying hola. Definitely evaded the question. Me? No. You know who I'm talking about.
Dude, the Megan
What am I
Momonti
gonna talk
thing.
Oh yeah. What was it? Whisper it. What was it? So I can ask it.
I forgot. Well, I'm
You
gonna
would
ask
talk to
them.
the camera.
Did you guys see? So I never spoke to the cameras in the house. That was again due to Joseph's lack of familiarity for BB.
Ooh, will you eat poutine while you're in Canada? I've never
that's
had it, but
fire.
I'm dying to. So I
I've
really want
I've
to.
never had poutine.
Wait, that is so. We should.
We need to. Is late night poutine a thing? Do like poutine places stay open late at night? Because we'll go after the club. Who's more down bad? He is.
Me.
Oh my.
This man just said he would take me to Final 2 knowing good and goddamn well I wouldn't.
That's pretty
Versus
fair. But
entire
do you
game
remember
for
what
me.
I was singing yesterday? And you were like, when I got in the Uber, and you were like,
Stop looking at me.
I was singing that.
What were you singing?
Remember
What was the song?
when we left the mall and I got in the Uber and I was
No,
like,
I know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and you were like,
Say it.
yeah.
Say it.
I won't even expose you. I'll leave it.
No,
Let them-
go ahead.
That's
Expose
another
me.
video you guys can start begging for again.
Oh, my God. How you doing, Turner?
Dude, I spaced out.
No,
I
you
was
did.
like, this doesn't involve me.
Okay, what does involve you is, again, I don't know, did you guys, I don't know if it made it in the feed, I never spoke to the camera, ever. That, again, was a lack of, like, my awareness to the live feeds, like, honestly, Joseph forgot half the time we're being recorded.
Oh, also, I see this a lot. All right, so with peace and love, just
Oh,
for anyone
yes,
who is even
drag
in the
someone.
cast, no, not at all. Even with anyone who's in the cast, if you're watching this, I don't know, like, okay, obviously the jury could not stand me at the end, but it was just because, like, I wouldn't throw sympathy votes, but, like, what was I supposed to, like, I wasn't in the game of throwing sympathy votes. I hope you understand that.
I never did.
Especially
No,
for,
yeah,
like,
it wasn't
but,
about-
like, people, that wasn't it. I thought, I feel
Wait,
like
what do you
people,
mean?
my
What are you
jury,
talking about?
every single time I am asked in interviews, be like, if you threw sympathy votes, you would have had a lot better standing in jury. And
Those are
I
those
hear
are
that
bad
every
questions.
interview.
Who's
No,
asking those
no,
questions?
I don't think
No,
it's-
people are saying it's because you didn't own
Own
your
your shit.
your moves and your DRs or your goodbye messages.
Okay, I also hear that. Okay,
Yeah,
well
he
then-
didn't. Yeah,
I wonder what I do hear that. Oh, maybe
The heat
my
for you-
interviewers are all
No,
fucked.
the heat for
I
you
hear
and
that
jury.
so much.
What our problem for you and jury was like two things. Like one was just owning your shit. Everyone kind of felt like every time a move was done by
That you could have had ownership over.
there was no real ownership by you. It was the Turner like that works with me, and like someone else like dude, like for example, like your first HOH, like was a lot, like, when I see back...
Say it.
Her speech, like, with Amira, like, all that is, like...
You didn't really tell me much to do about that. I always see that's your speech, but you didn't tell me much to do about that speech.
No, when we were talking, remembering, you're like, dude, I don't know what to say, blah, blah, and I'm like, dude, I literally saw the video.
I remember you going, you could make a stand about this.
Yes.
And then I went, but then still, I could have not. I don't think anyone...
No, that's what I always say.
99% of leftovers would have left that part out. And I still, because I feel like that part, which was good, because then obviously, like, I remember Terrence saying this. He was like, yeah, then that was the first time people were going up to Turner with him in power, because they're like, oh, did I do this? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But I think most other people would have just left that part out of the speech. I think I still went on my own.
Yes,
making
and
that. I don't think
give
anyone
him...
else would have.
No, and that's why I've literally said this multiple times. I give Turner full-blown credit for the fact that he stood there, he didn't leave that part out, and he made that stance. And I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh, I like, went and wrote the whole thing for you and handed it.
I remember you saying
I think it was more like
an option to...
Yeah,
to
it's like a
talk about the
collaborative
bullying
thing that we're going back and forth.
So I was like, yeah, that is facts. Then I used my own words. But you definitely said, like, this could be a good...
Yeah, no, it was like...
This.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Like, oh, you're right. Let's...
Oh, and the way that people tripped over themselves afterwards. I'm not the bully, am I?
And the answer for most of them was like, yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people, like, I think I probably, I mean, I don't know.
Because I remember you talking to me being like, dude, how do I, like, what should I say about why I'm not sending Taylor home? And I was like, dude, just be honest. Be like, enough is enough. And, like, you were like, no, yeah, big facts. Like, just draw the line. And then you said it and you did that.
All of you well, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.